Hi and welcome back to Wallflowers. So today my friend and I, Carol, went shopping in the food initiatives. Now, as most of you know, I couldn't go shopping yesterday because I started the dental treatment and I was out for the count yesterday. I couldn't really do much, so Mr. Wallflowers made a video, as you would have seen yesterday. I'm feeling much perkier today, much better, and can't wait for the treatment to be finished. So if I've got a slight lisp today, you'll understand why. And we haven't been shopping, Carol and I, for over a week because Carol was unfortunately ill the week before, so we missed our 2 shopping days last week. So in order to catch up this week and make sure we've got enough food ahead, because obviously we've been digging into our stock throughout the week, we did 4 different food initiative pantries today, and I think you'll be quite amazed by what we got. So the first food initiative I go to is the community grocers in a place called Wigan. And there, as I've told you many times before, you can take 12 items for a cost of £4. So these are my 12 items. So I've got 2 thick leeks that I'm going to make some leek and potato soup with one. The other one, unfortunately, I've lost a couple of the green tops, but the rest of the leek looks great. And I'll probably use in a stew or something like that. 2 lots of potatoes. They've got a couple of pits and bits in them, but once I've peeled and chopped them up, they'll be great. Some lovely ice cream. Now, I got this from Mr. Wallflowers, so as you can see, it's a luxury vanilla ice cream, and it's in a lovely bamboo tub, so I'm hoping to be able to use that again for something. So I'll get the use out of the tub again, and he shall enjoy the ice cream, and it's a pretty large tub as well, so he'll get his fill out of that. Some pulled pork concentrated sauce. Now, I don't tend to do it just as pulled pork, but we do casseroles, or I eat pork generally, so I can use that as a sauce with it, which will be quite nice. And this tub of all-purpose seasoning. Now, I already have one in the pantry that I've been using for a while now, so I decided I like it, so why not have one in reserve? So I picked one of those up today. What's it got in it? So it's got red peppers, celeriac, parsley, tomatoes, polenta, other words I'm not familiar with. I shouldn't really eat it if I'm not familiar with the words, should I? But it's got several vegetables in it, and we've been enjoying the taste, so I don't mind having one of them in reserve. 4 nice large barm cakes Mr. Wallflowers will take for his lunch. A nice tasty loaf. It looks really nice, thick sliced, and we'll enjoy that toasted mainly. And 2 bottles of water to go in our water reserve to make sure we've got some water to fall back on. Yes, we purify our water, but sometimes when you're cooking with the water and using a lot of it, you're chasing it, because I only have a small birkie. So to have some water in reserve is quite nice. So I've been picking those up. So that's the 12 items just for £4, and I think it's an absolute bargain. The tin with sweet corn and peppers. It's slightly dented, but I'll repackage that. I'll tip them out into a jar, and we'll use them within a day or 2, providing everything's okay inside. And these were free, fresh in this morning. Seafood salad and a cheese savoury, and there was another cheese savoury, but I had that for my afternoon lunch. So they would have been £2.39 each. As I say, today's date, and they were fresh in this morning, and there was 3 of those free of charge, and the rest was, the 12 items was for £4. So let me mix this up and bring the next shop's items up, and I'll show you how much they cost. So this is one more pantry. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of veg for me to choose from today, so I just got, the bread was free, so I got some more barm cakes. Now I can either freeze them which I intend to do with this loaf, because I've got the other loaf from Barn Cakes. And this one is a nice seeded one, and it's a Jackson's loaf as well, and I'll enjoy that. Mr. Wallflowers won't eat it, but I will. So those were both free of charge. The bread is normally always free of charge. And I paid for a nice balsamic vinegar. Red sticker indicates it was £1, and I've now got that in the pantry for when the one I'm presently using runs out. And I'm quite happy with that. So at that food pantry, I just spent £1. So the next one, this one is a food pantry in Bryn, which is another area of Wigan. I managed to get 12 bin bags for just 50p, which is an absolute bargain, because anywhere else are charging £1.50 to £2, so to get them for £1.50 is great. And also I came across these.
You got them for
50p, yeah. Also I came across these. Now this is Domino's, which is Domino's Pizza, cooked Cumberland sausage slices, and it's a kilo. Now for a whole kilo, that cost me just 50p. So, which would be 60 cents America. So I got 2 lots at 50p. I thought, right, I can bag them off separately, I can freeze them, and I'm going to look in to see, can I can them? So that's something I'm going to look at. Can I can them in small jars, keep them out the freezer and on the pantry shelf, and I've got them. So that's something with a question mark over for me to learn. And the bin bags. Now let me stop the camera again and I'll bring up the last shop. Okay, so the last food initiative that we went to have 3 different shops to their branch. So they have the food shop, they have a gardening section shop, and they have a home goods section and shop. And the gardening shop just opened today. The home goods shop reopens in a couple of weeks, and Carol and I are really looking forward to that. So in the gardening shop itself, we'd never been before, and we actually went in for the first time today. I'll say it reopens, and everything was 50p in the store. Everything in the hamlet is 50p each, and we were absolutely amazed. So I managed to get 3 of these. As other people will know, they're the 3-tier staging, either good enough to keep cans or jars or spices or absolutely anything on. So I picked up 3 of them at 50p each. Now I've looked in the shops, and the cheapest I've seen those in the UK is in a shop called Wilko, and they're around £5 each. So to get one of those just for 50p is absolutely fabulous. So I grabbed 3 of them. The plants, now the faux plants, the fake plants, but they're just nice and decorative, either for the bathroom or for the house. And yes, I can grow plants, but sometimes you forget, and I just think it's a nice fresh touch. And to think I got that whole plant for just 50p. Now I've seen these in some of the cheap shops, excuse me, and this one would have been £3 to £5.
And there's a £5 label on them.
Oh, £5 it would have been then. So to get it for 50p, it's a little delicate decoration that will look nice anywhere I place it in the house. So I'm quite pleased with that. And 2 of these, yes, they're fake, but I just think the greenery of them is really nice. And I managed to only get 1 of these, but I will look for some next time. So basically you can use those in the garden, or you can use them in the house. Now if I place that inside that, how attractive does that look? It looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm really happy with that. So each Each plant costs 50p. The pot itself cost 50p, and the 3 tiers cost 50p. So it cost £1, £2, £3 I paid in the shop. I've used ones in the cupboard already. £3 in that shop. So altogether, for everything that you can see here, I've spent £3, £4, £4.50, £5.50, £9.50. So I've spent £9.50 for absolutely everything that you can see here. Oh, it would have actually been £10 then, because that was an extra 50p. So that's a Fabulosa air freshener. I've picked that up just for the bathroom emergencies, just in case. So that was an extra. So everything you see here in front of you just cost me £10. I think that's absolutely fabulous. So I've got home products, I've got freezer food, I've got plenty of bread to see us through, I've got spices for the pantry, I've got vegetables to make a leek and potato soup, I've also got other vegetables still that I can do casseroles etc. with, a nice treat for Mr. Wallflowers to have the ice cream, a couple of sandwiches for lunch again tomorrow, some water for storage, some nice sauce to go with the meat, a fancy balsamic vinegar, some lovely air freshener. I think I've done amazing for £10. So hope you enjoy what you see, and I hope you're taking advantage if you can find a pantry or a foods initiative near you. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.